Hi everyone, it's John, the science guy, and welcome once again to my friendly lab. Today, I have a great question for you, but before I do that, have you ever been outside and maybe bumped your hand against something, or maybe, let's say, got pricked with a needle, or maybe you just took something and just touched it to your hand or even your fingers, and you immediately knew what it was? Maybe when you were younger, you played this game where you got blindfolded and somebody had to bring something to you. And the more advanced way of doing it is not to give it to you so you can touch it and feel it and sense it. That's easy, anybody can do that. The hard way is to actually let it touch a few of your receptors in your skin. And so if you're able to figure out what it is, well, that's a real advanced thing. Today, we're gonna learn how sense will be able to tell me what's actually coming in contact with my body. Since we're celebrating the holidays, we have a candy cane here, we have a marker, we have a pen. Now, if you've never been touched with one of these before, you may want to do that, but I definitely know what all these feel like. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to close my eyes. But before I do that, just to make sure you're still with me and that you understand the word touch, give me a thumbs up. Thanks so much. All right, let's proceed with our demonstration and our experiment. I'm going to take both hands. I'm going to put them out just like this. I'm going to close my eyes. And one of my assistants is actually going to take something, and I'm going to be able to tell you which hand they're touching and which item. Go ahead. Okay. That felt, it was in my right hand, camera left. That felt like the candy cane. That was correct. All right, let's do it again with another one. No, it wasn't the candy cane. I'm going to ask you to do that one again. That one was a little tricky. I had to make sure. That one was a pen. I had to make sure because I just wanted to make sure because, again, you were just doing it lightly so I could feel, but you had to really pay attention to the senses. Let's do one more. And I'm going to tell you which hand. This is a little harder, you know why? Because when they did the touch, it actually wasn't here because I have less receptors here. Over here I have more, they're together. Here there's less. But the way it felt, I have to say it was this. Now, if you can't feel things, well, that just means you never played, so you need to play. But most people have a perception of what things feel like. So if you're doing the game and you're not sure, you can actually play with different things. People will do things with ice and other types of things, whether it's temperature. So your sensory neurons in your body, in fact, on the back of your wrist, you have a lot of them. For example, on your legs, they're not as prevalent. Okay, on your face, they're extremely prevalent, right? So you could take something with somebody you know and you could have them do this, and you could, again, don't do this with a scissor. So you have a lot of neurons for sense in your face, also in your hands. But when my assistant actually did this to my finger, it was harder because there weren't as many sensory neurons in my fingers as opposed to what was in my wrist. Is that cool? All right, why don't you try that with your loved ones, your friends, your family, maybe your coworkers. This is a great team building experiment. Maybe you could do this experiment and say, hey, whoever, you ever do rock, paper, scissors, whoever figures out the most items gets to go first. I mean, you could do anything, right? All right, I know you're enjoying this. Why don't you tag out some of your friends? Maybe some from high school, maybe some from grammar school, maybe some from work. share this out to them and everyone you know. And then be sure to hit that subscribe button. You smash that bell notification icon so you'll be instantly notified when I post another video about science and how that might improve the quality of your life. All right, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and say thank you to us, and notice that every video we produce, we do for free, but we appreciate those that want to give back. So click on that link below. It's a PayPal link, and make that choice right now. And let us have a cup of coffee or a donut, and we'll invest that into new hardware and technology and new facilities to give you the most jaw-dropping science videos. Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for visiting my friendly lab, and we'll see you real soon. Happy holidays! Ho, ho, ho!